There was this young man named Don who worked with me some 40 years ago, who I was always talking to about mystical things in life. He worked in our engineering department and had a very analytical and mathematical mind. He remembered all the parts and functions of the products, and I used to love to tell the clients who I just met that if they ever had a question, call and ask for Don, and he will have the answer for you instantly or get back with you in no time at all. He never, ever let me down either. Because his mind was so analytical, I told him that he was stuck on the mental plane and that he should realize that God is from far beyond that plane, and that plane itself can become a trap, an obstacle in the way of one finding God. I knew he had a sincere interest in what I told him because he was an inquisitive, honest, and upfront fellow. He would ask me questions about these things to try and understand, but his mind or intellect always kept him from belief. We were sitting alone one day at the kitchen table at the plant having a cup of coffee, and something told me to show him something. I had a quarter, and I was mindlessly spinning it as we had our conversation, just watching what sign the coin would fall over when I stopped spinning it. Was it going to be heads or tails? At that point, I felt spirit all around me. I just asked him a question. I said, when we spin the coin, its chances of landing heads or tails is always 50-50. But what are the chances that it doesn't land over heads or tails at all? At that point, I spun the coin, and we both watched. We watched it stop spinning without falling over. And then I said, and what are the chances that that happens just when I spin it and say that? His mouth dropped open and his eyes became as wide as saucers. I said, that is the power of spirit. No, it wasn't me doing any sort of trick. It was spirit, even telling me what to say, and I trusted that divine force. I said what I was supposed to say to him and let him sit there with his eyes and mouth so wide open. And after a minute, I picked up my quarter and left him to ponder it all.